Hey everyone, it's Michelle again. It's 19 days post-operation for my L5S1 surgery, and just wanted to post a little update. I had my follow-up appointment on Monday, which was yesterday actually. It went really well. Um, there's some good stuff. Basically, the nurse was really happy with my progress, and just to fill you in about what's going on, I'm more or less off of any narcotics, um, and I'm taking Neurontin four, four, sorry about that, 4 times a day, um, which is 600 milligrams four times a day, so that's 2,400 milligrams a day. And I I always take Advil along with it. For a while I was trying to like lessen the amount, so I was like, there were some days I was only doing Neurontin like 3 times a day, but then the nurse told me definitely continue to take it 4 times a day because that's going to help with the healing, and also continue to take the Advil, ibuprofen 4 times a day because it's going to help with the healing. So for both 2,400 milligrams a day. Tylenol I don't usually take unless the pain is like really spiked for some reason, or sometimes at night before I go to bed. Sometimes it's a little bit worse and it helps to sleep. So, but generally I haven't really been taking it, like I said, unless there's like a spike in pain. Um, they also give me Valium for muscle cramps and stuff, and I try to avoid it, even though sometimes I need it because my muscles are definitely cramped. But it knocks me out so much that man, it makes me have crazy dreams and stuff. So I try not to take it, but I've taken it a couple times, and I probably will continue to take it every once in a while. So anyway, that's what's going on with the meds. But I will say, just in terms of pain, like before the surgery, I was experiencing pain that was so excruciating. It like acted as my alarm clock. Like I would take my meds before I went to bed, and I didn't need to set an alarm because the pain would be so bad that it would wake me up in the morning, very early, like 7 o'clock usually, maybe earlier, and I would have to get up, take the medication, go back to sleep. Um, to get a couple more hours of sleep before I got up. So it was pretty bad, and I was only able to take it 4 times a day, and that really wasn't enough. But yeah, that was my experience before, and even while I was on the pills, um, the pain lessened, but I still often walked with a limp. I had trouble getting in and out of the car. I couldn't like raise my leg up while I was laying down. I couldn't put my sock on, Um, just all sorts of problems, just unbelievable pain, I would, I would generally say it was an 8 out of 10, but sometimes it would go up to a 9, depending. So now, I would say when I wake up in the morning, at best, I've been keeping track. A few days ago, it was about like a 2 out of 10, which is a miracle. Like, it didn't wake me up in the morning. I woke up just naturally. Um, and actually, one morning, there was such little pain that I didn't even need to take any medication to make myself breakfast. I made myself breakfast. I ate, and then I took something because then I was going to like start my day. So really good progress, when I lay down on my back and I raise my leg at 90 degrees, I'm able to actually raise my leg without horrifying pain. Pretty cool. I could get in and out of the car. I have to be careful with that just because it's like I could tell that my scar, is still healing, and that's awkward, and I have to still be careful with like that kind of movement. Sitting's still really challenging for long periods. I'm actually able to increase it significantly, um, but I have to be careful with it because if I sit for longer than like maybe 15 minutes, then it starts to hurt, and I'll need to get up and I'll need to walk, and then laying down is also really helpful, and then I could sit again for a little while. Um, um, I'm able to do walks. I was told to do like 15-minute walks, like maybe 4 or 5 times a day, rather than like one big sprint, you know. Um, right now, I'm only doing like 10, 15-minute walks, like once a day. Um, that's just what I'm doing right now. Um, so yeah, but I am going to start increasing it. So I was told that for the next 4 weeks, just continue with like increasing my walking, stay on the meds, and if anything weird comes up, to report it. But then after 4 weeks, they're going to start me on PT, which I'm excited about. And then after 2 weeks of PT, I'm going to go back in to talk with my doctor and see what he has to say. So, progress is being made. I feel really positive, honestly, because if at this point, the pain is at like a 2 or a 3 out of 10 in the morning, I mean, that is such significant progress. And my nurse told me that, nerve pain, nerves recover at the rate of 1 inch per month. So, basically, whatever part of my nerve is damaged or angry right now, 1 inch per month. So it's probably going to be a few more months, and that's okay. She says that the surgery, really any part of a surgical process kind of goes like this. Like the surgery is only the first part, and the rest of the part of the process is the healing. So you've got to take the healing just as seriously as you consider the actual surgery. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to be really careful. Sometimes it's hard because sometimes I don't feel pain, and I'll find that I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, like bending or whatnot, and I have to constantly remind myself not to do those things. So um, that's my biggest challenge right now. Um, I enrolled in a class. It's an acting class. It's a very low. There's like no impact or anything. It's really low key acting class. And I'm debating if I'm going to be able to do it. It's 3 hours. I did do it on Monday, and actually it was fine. I did have to get up and walk around a little bit, and that was okay. So we'll see. We'll see how I do this week. If I continue to be okay, then I'm going to go back. If I'm in pain, then I won't go back. Um, and the big thing that I really want to do for this next month is to lose weight as much as possible. So yeah, I'm going to try to control my diet because I know that's going to help my back. And I didn't talk about that with with the nurse, but I know from conversations with other doctors that in the past that'll be a really good thing for me once I start physical therapy. So if I could lose however much weight I could lose between now and 4 weeks from now would be great. So that's my goal. I'd like to lose 15 pounds, just in general, but I don't know how much. I'm probably thinking like maybe 8 pounds I think would be realistic for 4 weeks, 2 pounds a week or something like that. We'll see. Anyway, um, so that's it, but I'm really pleased, and I just hope you all are doing well. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch, and I'm more than happy to answer anything that might be up for you. And that's all. I will report back in a couple weeks. All right. Take care.